Everybody, apologies that we're a few minutes late here. Just getting set up. Alrighty, and we're back for Sydney Tokyo Live with SPDas. SPDas, feel free to take it away anytime.
Yeah, thank you, Igor, and welcome back, everyone. Again, as I'd like to greet, it's either evening or morning on whichever side you're joining in from. So please welcome back, and let's get started with the Tokyo Sydney overlap. And as always, we begin with the euro on the larger time frames. That's the daily chart flashing up in your screens. Let's get started off with the wave counts here. Just give me a moment, please. I'll have to change the degree because we normally work on the hourly charts for the London and New York, and those are the hourly wave degree, which are unfolding right now. So just wanted to review and keep everyone aware about the larger degree trend on the upside now, which is already decided 3 years back. After the five-wave impulse, the three-wave corrective decline has also completed, and we believe that it also tested the Fibonacci 61.8%. There you are. Okay, so it's 3, 3, and 5. Uh, Ideally, it's a zigzag which is unfolded, but the only thing is that wave B was very complex. We have a 535, so wave B itself was a WXY. It's a combination actually. It's really interesting actually. It doesn't come so easy, but combinations are the most difficult part of any wave unfolding. But it really is interesting when you start finding them. As discussed in the last two sessions as well, we are now entering the the last 24 hours of this trading week. If you see the price action in the past 24 hours, it's hardly moved from its mean actually. All right, the mean was around 1.29 029 something, and we are still around the same price. Uh, So this is what we call the sideways price action before the any important fundamental event that occurs. Despite the fact that the price action really took off from 1.0270 or 60 yesterday, last session, sorry. It was around just around 20 pips away that prices soared. So either the bottom has formed, or we just have wave B. See, this is what. Let me quickly do the lower degree wave counts as well. 40, 44, correct? That is the proposed second wave. Again, let's go back to the minute degree. Oh, and also the same degree on the corrective side. So now what we have is a potential wave B, and it is still possible that we are going to carve a potential C up there, and this should be of the subminute, yeah, the subminute degree. I believe it or not, these degrees never used to come so easy, but it's actually it's a blessing of God that we are able to do it quickly now. Okay, so this is how it becomes very interesting. It's actually killing time right now because it wants the event. It's just waiting for that event to come across. So we've got wave one nicely. That was wave A. Then we figured out it was wave B yesterday around these times, and then we were looking at wave C, right? But now it has carved another neat little ABC to potentially carve wave B, and possibly there would be a flash wave C lower, which won't take much time. It will be quicker, should be quicker, and then going forward like this. All right. So trading point of view, I mean, if you want, I believe that now everyone already got on the long side on euro. Just about 20-25 points left. But you know what? The second waves, specifically the second waves, are also trickier in the sense that they can go ideally around the wave four of one lesser degree, but sometimes they go even deeper. They psychologically, the second wave gives a feeling to the traders. Most traders they feel when the second wave starts, they begin to feel that okay, the persisting trend is back. So the persisting trend in Euro USD was on the short side, and the second wave sometimes makes you believe that it's resumed the downtrend in case of Euro. So the point I'm trying to make here, it goes much deeper than normal, sometimes around the 78% or 88% as well. But it doesn't break below that. That's the rule. I mean, it has to follow that. Otherwise, something else is happening. So be prepared for 786 touch as well. It is possible that it goes to 786, touches very and recovers very fast. That's quite possible. Now, a way to find out where if we have done this correctly, there's a way to find out. We go and take that. This is a conventional Fibonacci technique that I love using. Or maybe you can just double click here and find out. So you see the 38.2%, and you see that 0.618. So it can go deeper up to those levels as well. This is called Fibonacci convergence, potential convergence here. before really coming up on the north side again. Okay, it's also allowing me to add a text now. This tool has improvised. Okay, nonetheless, uh, we'll also discuss in detail about how many days it should ideally take. I was calculating 2 days. Now, 1.5 day is gone, maybe another half day more, and the 2 day cycle would be over, and we should be having a higher low in place by that time. All right, so yeah, a lot will be discussed when we bring up our portal live, and many other services will be launched as well. So hang in there. 580 is the first one that you should be looking towards the stop around 1.01. All right. Okay. Okay. Well, let's keep this for the day, but don't expect firecrackers. I don't think we should expect too much out of today. But you never know. Let's just follow the wave counts. What we are seeing now, I mean, okay, this I think I had removed the Euro USD for one of the sessions, and okay, dollar index is already there, so it won't take much time. So we've got wave two being worked upon, possibly one more leg higher before that third wave resumes. Now that should be very fast enough. And the price action is actually preparing for the third wave of the minute degree, which is the fastest and the quickest wave. In the dollar index on the lower side, the euro USD on the higher side. So stop remains above 110.30. I also strongly believe that it would have been taken on the short side already. 109.42 now. We are 50 pips lower. In fact, those who are trading short term, they have 50 points to put in the pockets as well. That's what I normally keep doing, or like to keep doing. Take small profits and accumulate, bring it on the, uh, take it off the desk. And again, when the opportunity comes, you enter. So when one single trade is making around 50 points, that same single trade actually makes 150 points for us. All right. So story remains the same for the dollar index. I would flip the chart to pound quickly. I believe that the third wave should be beginning to cut loose. That was wave two. The WXY mostly might have completed, unless now there's another option, okay? Because corrective waves are very tricky and they have several options to unfold. Now, remember, each wave is unfolding as a three wave. So I just uh, think it's also possible that it's unfolding as a triangle. So if it is unfolding as a triangle, it's going to go another two waves like this. So, and then I'll have to change this from WXY to an A, B, C, D, and E. And that's what will construe wave two before the third wave resumes. And corrective waves really teach a lot about patience, uh, and it is very important in our lives as well, where you got to be patient when the times are hard. Those are taught by corrective waves, and especially the combination when it tests our patience as traders. Okay, so stop around 1.02, and yes, the target is 25, 26 plus. That's the third wave target short term. Okay, I have not seen gold price action in the past few hours. It is still wanting to not give up until 27.30. I think we've kept it as it is as well. That's a good thing. Let's keep it for another short period. So there is the wave B, and which we are now expecting. This structure is unfolding as a flat 535. If it only, I still only have one doubt. If it is going to materialize as an expanded flat, then that B is going to go somewhere above or just near that particular previous swing high. And gold has got a tendency to do so. And one more reason why it is possible that uh, we are going to see a flip, or we might see a flip of wave B higher. I'll just take a moment to explain because this is a very important guideline. Okay, let me just run you through the path to make it quicker. See, this is wave one, and then wave two was a sharp, and then wave three, and the story goes on. Now we are on the wave four, correct? Okay, now the guideline says wave two and wave four, they keep on they alternate each other. Remember, it's a guideline, it's not a rule, but it's a very important and interesting guideline. Wave two, if you look at wave two, it is a 535 pattern. That's a sharp pattern. It is a sharper pattern. So when wave two is sharp, wave four is sideways, or it takes time to unfold. If wave two was an expanded flat or a triangle, which normally not the case, then wave four would be sharper. So if you go by this guideline, wave two was sharp, so wave four may unfold as an expanded flat. Expanded flat are structures which go beyond the extreme and then reverse very sharply. So we'll have to keep an eye on the yellow metal brothers and sisters, uh, ladies and gents. That price action can really shoot up, and for a while it can disturb our risk plan as well. But I would suggest we are not going to adjust further on the stop loss about 27.55 right now. Let's see if it's wanting to do an expanded flat or at least reverse from 27.30, carving a flat structure and going towards 2500. It's going to be interesting. Uh, so let's keep it on track and follow each session. Okay, this is an option which just got in my mind of an expanded flat. Uh, US 30 or Dow Jones, let's have a quick view. Okay, it's taking time. As I said, if an expanded flat is in the making, which is quite a good possibility, three up and then three down, that it's very clear on the daily chart actually. So sometimes when you see noises, when you're not able to see, as a trader, we have to be very flexible. If a particular time frame is not giving us a clear wave count or it's confusing, then it's no point staying there for. I mean, you can just flip the chart and go on a larger time frame. The noise reduces over there. So I think what the path is like is it's wanting to carve five wave rally. That is one, two, three, four, and five. Now that five wave is it should be an ideally it should be a path or a part of an expanded flat structure as well. So if it's an expanded flat, then another five waves, the expanded flat is over, and then it goes towards larger degree trend. That's what Dow Jones might be unfolding. And most world indices are also following the same path, I suppose. So watch out for one more push higher, and then we will enter on the short side. I mean, this is a bit early. And now the coins, I think a retracement was going on last session, right? And it could be still going on. Okay, we've got a three wave and a three wave up. But you never know. It came very close to, but that was the range that you decided that was missed again. We've got to keep our calm still and wait for that price action to drop through the box that we've laid here, because ideally it should take three waves. That could be wave one or wave A, and it's carving wave B. And if it is correctly done, then the extension of the flat structure would ideally go. That's a very strong Fibonacci convergence. 95 could be an electrifying bounce. So you might want to, if you are still out of the trade, those who are on the long side need not worry at all. I mean, they must be actually booking some short profits and re-entering around 95. Those who are not entered, you might want to have a limit order at place around the 95 mark. All right. So let's see how the price action is shaping up the next few hours or so. Maybe we'll check back again in the London session before it go picks up on the higher side. Ethereum has, okay, we are very close now. Now, one, two, that was wave five, and a sideways action going on already. That was a five-wave impulse, which is incomplete. So there might be one more low, but please don't wait. We were very close to the partial longs around. That's triggered already. So for those who are not in the trade, at least 50% you should be in now. Don't forget your stop loss goes around 2,900, brothers, and 88 in case of Bitcoin. The, the, I think this correction is still not complete. It gives us an impression that the first impulse is over. I can zoom in a bit. That is one, two, three, four, and five. Yes, that could be the first impulse. That means the correction is incomplete. We go higher a bit, and then come, that could be, let me just make a habit of drawing the path all the time. Somewhere here, and then going there. All right. Solana. Solana is holding up nicely, nice and strong. Uh, it's not correcting lower. I think it's still in a triangle mode, possibly. So Solana, I mean, it's going to be a bit more weight actually. Maybe a triangle is still folding as a waveform. I don't know if there could be one more high before the corrective decline resumes. So if you're on the long side, you please be so. But those who have missed the bus, there's going to be some weight. There should be some weight, further weight actually. We're still waiting for 192 and 188 price action. And whether this Ripple has already hit or it is also in the sideways zone, let's check out. Uh, uh, that is an expanded flat wave 4, possibly. So if that's an expanded flat wave 4 of a lower degree, then or a triangle unfolding, then the next leg is higher from here itself. It might not give another chance to enter. Normally, when there is a breakout or sideways breakout and a back test, when these two steps complete, uh, then the next rally is exactly what we are seeing right now. Ideally, theoretically, the next rally should be like that. I would not be surprised if 3.7 comes first before any other retracement or pullback can occur. All right. So with that note, we have touched base with or instruments here. Ideally, once again, we'll review again during the London time. At least for now, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you in a few hours. Back to you, Igor.
Thank you very much, SPDas. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Forex Lens gives you the edge. Forex Lens understands the global economy and financial markets. With machine learning, we give you real-time global analysis and investment strategies. Forex Lens lets you invest and earn with institutional traders, even if you're new to trading. Trading and investing made simple with Forex Lens. Check out our performance at FOREXLENS.com. Get the edge on trades, your eye into the markets. FOREXLENS.com.